Hello, and welcome to a Mojo hypnotherapy session. Before we get started, please do not listen to this tape while driving your car or operating heavy machinery, as it is a hypnotic session and you will enter a relaxed state. Hypnosis is a normal and natural state you go through at least twice a day. For example, just before going to sleep and upon waking. You cannot do anything against your moral will or judgment and will not divulge any secrets under hypnosis. You may hear everything he says or none of what he says. You may remember everything he says, or you may remember to forget the things that you don't need to remember and only remember as much as your subconscious mind believes is useful for your conscious mind to know. Now please welcome your hypnotherapist, Padraig Ansbro.
Let's get comfortable now and do some relaxation. Sit in a chair or lie down and get comfortable. Close your eyes and take some very deep breaths. You'll find yourself becoming more and more relaxed and more comfortable with each breath. And each time you listen to this recording, you will automatically go into a deeper, more relaxed state than the time before. Notice your breathing now. I'd like you to take 4 very deep belly breaths. And as you exhale, notice how comfortable your shoulders can become. And notice how comfortable your eyes can feel. Just letting your eyelids stay closed, relaxing all the little muscles in your face and around your eyes. Good. And notice your breath as you exhale. You can feel that relaxation really beginning to take hold. That's right. Now, as you continue your deep breathing, you become more and more relaxed with each breath. And each time you reach this relaxed state, you will be able to reach it more quickly and more deeply than the time before. Now, as you continue your deep breathing, you become more and more relaxed with each breath. And each time you reach this relaxed state, you will be able to reach it more quickly and more deeply than the time before. It really doesn't matter what your conscious mind does, because your subconscious mind will do whatever it needs to in order to achieve relaxation, expanded awareness, greater clarity, and peace of mind. You don't have to memorize anything I'm saying. Your subconscious mind will remember everything that is important. Just relax, and it's so nice to hear and not have to memorize. Even though you hear, you don't have to listen. Your conscious mind can daydream, relive a pleasant moment, go somewhere, or perhaps just wander. Your conscious mind will do nothing of importance. Your subconscious mind will hear and remember all that is important. What I want you to do now is picture 20 steps with you at the top. You don't need to see all 20 steps at once, just one at a time. You can see the staircase any way you like. Any way your imagination presents it to you will be just fine. Notice yourself at the top of the staircase and any other stairs you like. However you see it is just fine. In a moment, but not yet, I'm going to begin counting from 1 down to 20 down the staircase. With each step, see yourself stepping down. Feel yourself stepping down and hear yourself stepping down the staircase. 1 step for each number that I count. All you need to do now is notice how much more comfortable and relaxed you can feel with each step down the staircase. The larger the number, the further down the staircase. The further down the staircase, the more comfortable you can feel. All right, you can begin to get ready to go down the stairs now. I'm going to begin now. 1. With each step, you're getting more and more relaxed. 2. Are there any places in your body that feel more relaxed than others? Maybe your neck and shoulders are more relaxed than your hands or your arms. Or maybe your arms are more relaxed than your legs. It doesn't really matter. All that matters is that you feel comfortable. 3. I wonder if that deep, relaxing heaviness in your forehead is beginning to flow down across your eyes, across your face and jaws, down through your neck. That deep, restful, heavy feeling. 4 steps down now and quadrupling that relaxation. 5, a quarter of the way down, already beginning to really enjoy this relaxation process. 6 steps down the staircase, and notice that the sounds that were once distracting become less so. All the sounds that you hear become a part of your comfort, a part of your relaxation. And you can hear my voice at all times. Anything you notice becomes a part of your experience, of your comfort, and your relaxation. 7, notice that relaxing feeling flowing down from your shoulders, down through your arms to your hands. You might feel a slight tingling in your hands and feet. That's just normal and part of the relaxation experience. I wonder if you notice now one arm feeling heavier than the other. Perhaps your right arm is feeling heavier than your left, or maybe your left is feeling heavier than your right. I don't know, and perhaps they both feel equally comfortably heavy. It really doesn't matter. Just let yourself become more and more aware of that comfortable heaviness. Or is it a feeling of lightness? It really doesn't matter. Just relax. 8 steps down the staircase. Perhaps you realize that your heartbeat is strong, relaxed, calmly rhythmic. Perhaps thinking about how heavy your eyelids have become. 9, breathing comfortably, slowly, and deeply, relaxed, and noticing that the heaviness has really begun to sink in as you continue to notice the pleasant, restful, comfortable relaxation spreading through your entire body now. 10 steps down the staircase, halfway to the bottom now, just feeling that growing, spreading, comfortable relaxation. 11 steps down the staircase, feeling more and more comfortable. Nothing bothers you. Nothing disturbs you. There is nowhere you need to be. There is nothing that you need to do. You are completely free, unburdened, and able to relax, knowing that this is your time. This is your comfort, going deeper and deeper relaxed. 12 steps down the staircase. I wonder if you notice how easily you can hear the sound of my voice, how easily you can understand the words that I say, with nothing to bother you, nothing to disturb. 13 steps down the staircase, feeling more and more the real enjoyment of this relaxation and comfort. 14, notice how your body just sinks down into the blissful relaxation, deeper and deeper relaxed, with nothing to bother, nothing to disturb. 15 steps down the staircase, 3/4 of the way down the staircase now, deeper and deeper relaxed. Nothing at all to do, but just enjoy yourself. 16 steps down the staircase. perhaps wondering what to experience at the bottom of the staircase, but knowing it doesn't really matter and feeling more and more relaxed. 17. Closer and closer to the bottom now. The heaviness of your arms and legs are more comfortable, more and more relaxed. 18. 18 steps down the staircase, almost at the bottom now. No worries, no responsibilities, nowhere to be, nothing that needs doing. As you continue to go deeper and deeper relaxed, continue to breathe slowly and comfortably and restfully. 19 steps down the staircase, more and more comfortable, more and more relaxed, more and more restful. 20. And now 20, the bottom of the staircase, deeper and deeper with every breath you take now. You are now deeply relaxed, and the suggestions that you hear will have an immediate and permanent effect on your subconscious mind. You will hear every word that I speak, and even though you may find your mind wandering away at times, because right now, nothing else matters, nothing except for this wonderful feeling of relaxation that you're experiencing right now. I know that you've been concerned with forgiveness, and whether this was forgiving yourself or forgiving another, it really doesn't matter right now. Because of this moment in time, it's as though you haven't a care in the world. Nobody wants anything from you. Nobody needs anything from you. There is absolutely nothing at all for you to do except relax and let go. Relax and let go. And just enjoy the feelings that are being generated within you. During this session, I'm going to ask you to imagine certain things. And you will find that these things, these images, begin to form in your mind. You will go even deeper and deeper into this wonderful, relaxed state. You will feel that you are there in that very situation, and that everything that I suggest is already beginning to take place. Even as you experience those feelings, they will become vivid and clear and real to you. And this new reality becomes your actual reality, for it is time to let go of those negative conditions. Let go of those negative conditions and move on to a happier and more fulfilling existence. And in your imagination, I want you to go to a beautiful place, perhaps hundreds of thousands of miles away from where you are right now. A place where you are totally alone, comfortably alone, and safe with your own thoughts and your own feelings and your own sense of oneness with the universe. At the same time, I want you to know that you will never be completely alone, because you will hear my voice. You will hear my voice all the time, and my voice will go with you to guide you towards your new reality. And so I would like to ask you to just trust in the sound of my voice and allow my voice to take you deeper and deeper and deeper into a more comfortable feeling of relaxing rest. I would like to suggest that you create a beautiful day, a magnificent day. Imagine it's lovely and warm, a summer's day with a clear blue sky and a lovely sandy beach. You see the golden sands that seem to stretch on forever to your left and to your right. And way ahead of you is the vast ocean. Those lazily rolling waves are the most perfect shade of aquamarine blue, a beautiful blue-green color with reflection of millions of sparkles of bright sunlight dancing and swaying far, far away. And you are totally at peace, completely relaxed, and at one with life around you. Experience the soft texture, the warmth of the sand beneath your feet. And nearby, you may notice a little rock pool with seashells, beautifully shaped and multicolored pebbles and fossils. There is a clump of seaweed and a thin piece of driftwood that is somehow floated onto the shore. You walk on over towards the rock pool to find a comfortable place to sit and to examine in more depth those little treasures that have been washed up by the ocean. After just a short moment, you reach out your hand and you pick up a piece of driftwood. You feel the texture of the soft wood, and you draw a circle in the sand all around you. Now this is in your mind. The circle can be any size that you want it to be, and you are in the center of that circle. Now this circle represents the circle of all the people and all the experiences that you have ever encountered during your life. And into this circle I want you to place all the ones that have ever hurt you in any way. And you can do this with your stick. Take that stick and draw symbols in the sand. The symbols can be different for each person, each action, or each experience. Your symbols could be made up of initials or small drawings to represent each negative experience. Or they could simply be little crosses. Do whatever you like, because this circle, these symbols that represent these peoples, these events, these actions, or these experiences are private and personal to you. And in this circle, you are now drawing symbols to represent anyone who has ever wronged you in any way, perhaps by their actions or deeds. And it doesn't matter how small or whatever the reason. Just do this now as I am quiet for a moment or two. Good. Now I want you to draw symbols to represent any misunderstandings that you've had about anyone or anything at all, or any misunderstandings that they have had about you. And now, into the circle, you can place symbols to represent any people or any events that you feel were responsible for causing you irritation or offense in the recent or distant past. Any resentment, any hatred, any fear, or other negative emotions or experiences, all are represented here in your circle of life symbols. And again, I'll be quiet for a minute or two to allow you to identify each and every one of all those unwanted feelings that have been generated within you by other people, events, experiences, or anything else in your life. Good. And now your circle contains symbols to represent all those negativities. And of course, you can return to this place whenever you wish, should you ever encounter others that need to be included within that circle of life. And now I want you to affirm in your mind after me. All persons, experiences, events, actions, and anything else that has offended me, I forgive, from both within and without. I forgive all things and people from the past, the present, and the future. I forgive. I am free, and they are free too. All these negativities are cleared up between us, now and forever. And most of all, I forgive myself for setting any of these things in motion. I forgive completely and unconditionally. I am free. From now on, I recognize that nobody can avoid exposure to all negative influences and still be a part of the ongoing theme of life. But I can avoid entertaining them or taking these things to heart, in the same way that a gardener avoids cultivating weeds in the garden of contentment. You are now free. You have forgiven everything past and present that needs forgiveness. And at the same time, you are forgiven in every way. And it is time to step outside your circle of life and begin a new cycle of life that is happier for you. Happier for you and for your fellow companions who share your universal journey of life. You have forgiven, and you have been forgiven by yourself. So, let us walk away from the circle now, for the tide is coming in, closer and closer. And as you leave the beach, I think you will see a very large wave washing over your circle, erasing all those negative symbols from your life forever. And suddenly, the sunlight becomes so bright and so wonderful that the whole scene is lit up before you. And you can feel all the healing energies from the universe entering your cosmic awareness. And you are filled with the love from the light of the sun. You are free. You are free, and it's a wonderful feeling. And in your own time, when you are ready, I want you to come back to full conscious awareness. And I'm going to count slowly from 1 to 5. And at the count of 5, you will be wide awake, bringing back with you the anticipation of a brighter and happier day to come. 1, coming up now. 2, sensation coming back to your arms and legs. 3, coming back slowly. 4, eyelids beginning to flutter. And 5, eyes open, wide awake, mind and body returning to their normal conscious awareness.